Welcome back, everyone. We're still playing some Japanese Hearts of Iron here. I think we're doing pretty well against China. They probably outnumber us, but we are getting some nasty surrounds down on them. So there's not much they can do at the moment. Let's do this. That should clean up that horse. Then everyone will go to a better location. Let's see, the horse made that crossing. It's getting blocked. I think instead of doing that, you should come through here. Maybe we can do that, and you can assist in this push. So taking that city is going to be the supply for this region. Yeah, you can just move forward. I think we might be able to do this and just execute, see if they can make any progress up here, if they choose to. Looks like we killed a cruiser and destroyer. That's good. Progress is progress. You move forward there. Now as for this, do that. They will have a city and a port. How's this going? Recruitment, slow to nothing. That's fine. Okay, we do have the city. Now, if we can cut off all of these guys, I'm going to be very, very pleased. So let's get this guy, because he's a horse, he's going to be able to move a lot faster. If you could get around this whole deal, I mean, you probably won't be able to because they are reinforcing down the line here. But if you can. Now, we're wasting a lot of divisions sitting around this guy. They are getting some attrition. Can we just back off for a minute here? They are going to still try to move out. So we can't do that. And foolishly I've allowed them to. Well, that was a good surround until I ruined it. It still might be a nice one, but it won't be quite as easy. Actually, you hold there. Okay, so they did move through. Got no one watching up here. Okay, got our extra research slot. That's great. Let's see. Let's do this. Get less consumer factories working on those things. It is 1936 still. I think the radio is where we want to go now. Okay, that's when you do that. Do that for me, that'd be great. Should be able to make that move. That's a good cutoff. we can get all... Yeah, I think we're going to be able to get this cut off. That is excellent. That's 9 divisions. It's very significant. Yeah, if that infantry can get there... Okay, so they are cut off. I love that. Now let's see... You are attacking there. I wonder... Probably won't work. If you can get up there and get Communist China out of it, it's going to put us in a much better situation. Now, perhaps pushing here. Because I think that's pushing into planes, so that should be fine. You can just finish that. Got no one up here. I think after you do that, let's go and try to take this capital. He'll probably get cut off and killed, but it's not a huge deal. Okay, so that should push 1, 2, 7 on that. I'm fine with all those numbers. Fine if you assisted from the same side of the river as them. I think we are going to be able to get this surround back, which is good. What about this? Oh, these guys push forward here because they have no supply almost. Okay, so we did get a surround on these guys again. We're gonna... a couple of them are going to escape. Sometimes that happens. Looks like that'll work too. Once these bubbles start to pop, people pull off them. We got a lot of units tied up in the back dealing with that. Excuse me. Looks like we're going to completely destroy China's navy, which I'm fairly fond of. Got them about halfway down. If you were to go there... Guys should go down pretty quickly. I think we have them surrounded. We have air superiority, so that one will finish. These two are holding pretty strongly. maybe you just do that. Push forward here. You don't give that guy that absurd order. Rather than doing that, how about you come around through here? We'll have this guy meet you. So we are going to get that river crossing. So they should be pretty thin up here now. And we might be able to do some pushbacks, which would be great. Reclaim some of that land we've lost. Looks like production's doing alright. How's our construction doing? Good, we've got a lot of factories going, so they'll just start spiraling and being even more efficient for us. A little bit of lag scared me, I'm not gonna lie. As far as this goes, you do that. That's fine. We have 2 divisions, 5 divisions. It's a pretty dirty surround there. Okay, we can't have this guy re-linking up, so we gotta halt them there. See, as far as production goes, we're really behind on the infantry equipment. We already knew we would be. That's right, some of those have tank divisions with them. That makes more sense. Lost a plane, killed a cruiser. Wow, that's shocking how long those guys have held out in the mountains. Mountains are great benefit to them. They've got them throughout the country, too. China's just so large. I don't have enough just men on the front, I don't think. That's going to be great, though. It's another big surround. You just go in there. Put pressure here. Okay. This guy is making some progress. This is meant to be a loop there. Which is actually fine. I'm still alright with that. I think it might be more beneficial if we did it like that, though. They have pockets of concentrated forces, and then they have areas with just no one. I think we can use that to our advantage, because I think these surrounds are doing some pretty dirty work on them. World tension is going down, because this war is taking a while to do. I think I'm probably going to completely annex them, which is going to kind of put the world in a bad spot. We'll look at it. We'll see how much to puppet and all that, and I want to keep below a certain amount. Okay, looks like one left there. These are going to close. This should close fairly quickly. Because they're nearly out, and they were nearly out when we started, so... Feeling pretty confident about that. They have some defenses in the north. Not my favorite thing to see. Okay, do that. That guy's going wide there. He's not strategically redeploying, so we should beat him across that river. Those 8 divisions are done. Excellent. There's 10 on this. It's probably overkill, but that is fine. Rather a little overkill than letting him escape. These 5 will go somewhere else, maybe down here. Yeah, a few of them will. Like they've pulled their guys mostly out of here. It's okay. We have... Where are you guys all going? Just spreading, that's fine. It's really not a bad thing. So let's do this. If we can. Okay, we are reclaiming territory. Looks like Menguku will survive through this one. They're not going to capitulate, which is good. You know, we watch out for our friends. A little bit. How do you just clean that up? Make sure this guy doesn't get surrounded. Now let's look at the air zones here. There is some fighting still up here. We've got northern China. Maybe it's time to start focusing on southern China? We just took that airport. We can't transfer in yet. Maybe we'll just maintain for now. So these guys are resting. Probably get involved. 7 divisions are around that. Got 10 on this. That'll be done momentarily. I got some resistance to occupation, which is fine. We should sort of expect that. There. They're trying to push the horse back. Which is fine, because he was on a YOLO move. Okay. So this is a big front here. We are pushing here. We're going to border Beijing again and hopefully take it this time. These units seem to be doing decently. We're not recruiting. We are doing infantry equipment. I would like more. Ooh. What about... Can you do this? Can you pull this off? Just round that whole pocket? Especially if you meet in the middle here. Okay, these guys got cut off. This does happen when you spread so thin, so I'm not too surprised. I'm not very happy about it. So every unit, it counts here, definitely. Try to push back to safety here. Now, that might be a retake. I don't know. I'm a little confused. These lines are pretty big. What if you were to come through there and try to reinforce them? So that guy's going to push back into the port. Pretty strong surround there. I do want to get reinforcements to these guys pretty badly. So get there. Let's just go there. Before you do that, let's grab this guy. See if we can't do this. Okay, we should be able to get supplies back into these guys. If this horse can move fast enough, but he's moving into plains from plains, so he should be very quick. There we go. Okay, they got supplies back. 85 there. Oh, awesome. Okay, so now these two cities are isolated. It's gonna be great for us. If we can take this capital, I think the supplies in the whole region should go down drastically. So I don't see much else that they could use for a capital supply zone. He's trying to break out there. So once these guys actually get into the fight out of reserves, they're going to be able to close that. That's going to end soon. Cool, so that's 2 more cities in our favor. The capital is going to be vital. It's going to cut them off basically from supplies everywhere. These folks are barely hanging on here. I don't think they could transport out. Not while we're attacking anyway. Looks like we're going to get adjacent to Beijing, which is good. Because that's going to be a big point total as well. Yeah, we've certainly made them pay for every defensive foot here. Okay, that's done. That's great. Okay, so that's... I guess there's a couple ports left here, but not really that many. So let's get this mechanized guy. Get him to come down here. Finish this off. They have no navy, so they shouldn't be able to get back out here. Awfully messy. That's fine. I think they'll let him through, honestly. Now, let's see. As far as this goes... do that. We'll send this guy up and around. Something like that. I'll have this guy meet there. Okay, they are going to block it. This doesn't need to be empty. We should push forward wherever we can. For instance, here. Oh, that could be awfully nice. They're not going to let him get away with it, but maybe our other troops will support enough that it won't matter. And keeping little gaps in here is going to be nice for us, because I think they're going to allow us to move through there a little more easily. Okay. Less consumer goods. Let's do industrial effort. So we'll get some civilian factories right off. We are starting to get that rolling. Okay, nice cav push here. This motorized should be pretty quick, I think. Okay. So you guys are pulling back. What I need you to do is at least hold these guys there. If you can hold that, grab the other horse, and get him to try to aid in the surround that this guy was doing. So rather than doing that, you should probably attack this. So I don't know, I think the motorized is quicker than the horses. I could definitely just look at it, and I probably should. So let's see. Motorized, their max speed is 12 kilometers an hour. Well, these guys are at 6.4, yeah. So the motorized is definitely faster. I'm glad I switched some to that. Unfortunately, most of them are up here. But we might actually take Beijing. That could be very good. I think so much success in the southern front is allowing some success in the northern one. Which seems like an obvious statement, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. Okay, can you do this? Help your friends out a little bit? Why don't you do that? Gosh, this would be beautiful if this worked out. And it very well may. Okay, so motorized. You know, I think rather than taking the entirety of that island, I think it's better if we get you here and you link up with this guy. Somewhere along the line there. Actually, even taking these supplies, that 3 victory points, that's going to cut a lot of these guys off from supply. It might not cut them off entirely to attrition rate, but it's going to make them weaker. That's for certain. I do that a lot. I want to say for sure and for certain at the same time. I want to say for certain. For certain. Oh, wow. Well, that's lovely. Love it when a plan comes together. So do this, do that. Alright guys, well I'm going to call this an episode here, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.